All right, everyone's back. Good to go on this yet another blessed role-playing session. You're good to go?
Yeah.
This is a miserable session.
I think
Yeah,
we
I'm
need to
so
and,
wary of it. I'm so wary of it.
yeah, you're still well. After this night, you'll be good. You won't be weary anymore, just like the
We'll
others.
see. We'll see about that.
Yeah, depends on what kind of night. How does it look? I mean, Targon is more or less familiar with the place. You guys make your way inside the cave. Um, Targon reveals the cache there. Roll a d12, Targon.
D12. There we go. Roll. 9.
Yeah, the usual. You can find the usual in there.
Yeah.
Enough to make for a comfortable night under the
I
cover.
say, yeah, we will take just the bare necessary. Um, Remember that. I mean, if we take too much from this cache, it won't be here for other rangers in need. But I cannot avoid like thinking like here we are like hiding in small like holes in the ground, like our race that used to have like such great cities, and nowadays only Minas Tirith remains of all that splendor, and we are like reduced to living among ruins and in the dust of the path. I mean, how far have we fallen? If
I
this is the
think you
age of man, I have difficulty to believe that the man is the Dunedain itself.
you forgot about Orthanc. Still remains, still high up.
Yeah, yeah, but
Well,
it's not.
yeah. There are a
Orthanc is not
few.
in the
There are
hands of.
there are a few cities in Gondor actually, but my player doesn't actually know about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, yeah, Lamrod and Pelargir and stuff,
Yeah,
right?
Yingir. Yeah, there are a few places.
But they are not like they don't have the splendor of some places like Minas Tirith.
what does Red Dog know or understands about the situation of the Dunedain people?
I guess I would know probably Minas Tirith under a name close to the one that the Rohirrim use, like Mundburg or something like that. So if they call it to me like Minas Tirith, I probably won't know it. But maybe if he mentions the big city of Man or Mundburg, I may have heard of it in some
I,
tale saying that.
I've traveled enough to. I use the name that your culture gives it. I know the folklore. It's like I'm messenger, so it's my characteristic, my thing to know how different cultures call the same thing. So yeah, I
So,
say Minas Tirith, but then I use the name that your people gives it to.
so I will
So
not.
I add subtitles to my own speech for your benefit.
Very
Some of
good.
the woodmen who came back from adventuring said that they went that far south and they had some adventure there, that they were even enrolled as soldiers or some lord of men down there. But we never know if it was true or not. My grandfather was often skeptical of some of those tales. He never mentioned if he has been that far south. So yeah, but it's the name is known even as far north as Mirkwood.
Okay.
Are you going?
I-
Yeah, please.
Sorry, no, I talked to you guys. Well, I mean, obviously Ariel knows, even probably was there. But I talked to you about like, ancient times when the realm of the north, like of Arnor, was like not completely destroyed and forgotten, and kind of the great cities that were there, and the roads, and how the men kept the shadow at bay. The, I mean, ancient times.
Imagine the nostalgia, because it's ages ago. The memory, the will to, I don't know, the strength of those people is amazing, because it's ages ago that Arnor fell, and in between there were the three kingdoms, and still it's the three kingdoms fell in 1475, so it's like 500 years already. So it's just ages ago, and those guys, they are still roaming the lands, not claiming anything, staying in secret there. I mean, the endurance, the perseverance, the obsession as well with the heritage.
I would say that the obsession of not becoming a lost people, and just being absorbed by some lesser men, like becoming part of other cultures of men, and intermarrying with others, and just letting our culture go. It's like somehow it's pride, and as you said, obsession. I mean,
I don't think it's pride, my good, friend. It's your sense of mission. You still have your sacred mission that you assigned yourselves, and you keep true to it. That is admirable, even in the face of the shadow. And you have to succeed, because my kind, we are leaving this Middle
yeah,
Earth soon, at least soon, by our timekeeping, we won't be here anymore. So if it's not you, then it will be the shadow. You have to succeed. There is no
I cannot
alternative.
I cannot help right now to feel like it is just a long defeat, a lost cause.
Yes, I sometimes feel the same. I confess, especially now where the shadow hangs over us, ever more powerful it seems these last few days. But I must keep hope that this downward trajectory that your people have experienced will be reversed uh, soon enough.
I can't remember now if we had determined if Ariel is an Noldor.
No, I am a.
You Sindar.
Okay, I don't know actually. I don't know if you have
Because,
determined that. I
because
was going to say.
if L'Oreal is inviting you is inviting you
Yeah.
to join her to Aman, she's probably a Sindar,
Yeah,
because she has the right to go back. Yeah. So you're probably a Sindar too. Yeah. Of the Kirdan,
Yes, I think
the
that would make
Falathrim.
sense. Yes.
Yeah, you would be a
Also, an
Falathrim.
Aldor have a right to go back after the War of Wrath.
Yeah, they were not.
Did
They were
did they
forgiven.
recover?
Then. Yeah.
There is no more ban after the War of Wrath.
Okay.
Yeah, because otherwise Galadriel wouldn't be able to go back.
I thought she was excused because she did her part in the War of the Ring.
No.
Okay.
She was offered to go back way before that, and she refused because she had not achieved enough, right? Something like that.
Okay. So you're good. So you could be either of Noldor or Sindar descent. It doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah, of course, the memory of this moment are gone when you were there with Elrohir and Eladan fighting against orcs alongside Arathorn II.
Yeah.
The year 2933, 3 years after the death of Arathorn, Arathorn's father Arador. You were 30 years old, and after that time and the death of that king, you spent time with his mother, Gilran, who was in who gave birth to Aragorn the second. Yeah, just a couple months later. So you have this flash vision as well of an
I
arrow.
remember where he died.
Yeah.
I look at the place like near the door where he was killed, like, and a flash of that moment comes back to my senses. And my hand goes to my sword for a moment, but then I remember that happened a long time ago. And I was just, almost a squire. It was not my fault, nothing that I could do to avoid that fate. But the fact of having been there, like, it's like seeing the chieftain of your people die, like some few meters away from you. That was something like being, in a way, being part of the history of our people, but not for the good, just for an event like that, a further step down in our history.
You were part of the cohort that carried Arathorn II's body through the cold fell and up down to a place called in the region named the Angle, the Caves of Remembrance, where are buried in tombs old-fashioned all the chieftains of the Dúnedain. In this place as well, there are many treasures and ancient weapons and artifacts. The Dúnedain. In this place, in just on the other side of the world, just so far now.
Yeah.
But somehow, as well, remember at your side when you were carrying the dead body of Arathorn. Arathorn. You see the images, the faces of Elrohir and Eladan. That gives you straight. You're back with them in Rivendell during your youth, training with them and having these innocent times and with two elf companions, and that gives you some kind of a boost, and possibly go to sleep with this thought that they may be somewhere, maybe looking for you, or anyway they are there. Two good souls. How will you guys organize the night?
I don't know about organizing. I guess we have to share time for the. Someone has to be watching at all times. We may not be in the clear yet, right?
Yeah, no, definitely. We're not in the clear.
Yeah,
If
collect
that is
some of us.
if that's okay with you guys, like, I would like to keep the first watch. I'm looking at this place always brings some memories, and I would like to spend some time with those memories. So I will keep the first watch if that's okay.
Okay. I'll do the last if it's fine with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. your strong elf spirit can handle waking up and falling asleep.
And
again.
then, yeah,
My-
I'm not even clear if I actually sleep in the usual meaning of the word, but okay. From my trance of higher thoughts, whatever.
Red Dog, you fall asleep like a stone. Ariel, I guess you sort of like sit in Turkish, yoga kind of style. And the two of you enter a dream state. One asleep, one half aware of his environment. While Targon on the lookout at the edge of the entrance stands and just look at the night. No, of course, just the usual fog. No stars. But Arda may be somewhere beyond the clouds. And Ariel will have this vision of his brother split in shreds of spirit, like, shabby tarps of ghostly fabric, blown by characterial and indecisive winds. You know that it's the spirit of your brother going in, ghostly ethereal shape. And Ariel's, your point of view sort of is like you usually have in those dreams. You kind of like start to lift yourself up high in the sky to get a wider perspective on things. And as you fly with great eagle wings, you see Middle Earth as if from afar, like a gigantic map of parchment paper, lit with candles all around it. And the candles are like wells of golden knowledge. You know that these lights carry something, a consciousness, a knowledge. And they dot the sky, those lanterns swirling around this gigantic map. Those lanterns dot the sky like stars of truth. There's so much gold in the sky. And you're absorbed in a rain of golden drops. And you swallow the lights, one after another. You fly, you grow, you swallow another star, and you fly further, you swallow another star, and you grow, and you swallow more stars, and you grow, and you keep growing and growing and growing, and your mouth engulfs stars, row, row. That's the flash you're having. Just it possibly lasts just a moment, but for others it is just the whole shift. And Red Dog, in the deepest sleep, is having this dream. You bathe in the Anduin River. It's summer. There is a festive feeling about it. There are men, women, children, elder. Your grandfather is there, your uncle, your granduncle, your father, your brother, your mother, even your dead sister, cousins. Longbraid is there. Everyone is there. All the woodmen of your clan. All those people, they bathe and they have festivities around the Anduin River. And like a chain of generations, glimmering along the Anduin. The river reflects the sun and becomes a gigantic golden serpent of intergenerational knowledge. The serpent is made of thousands of golden butterflies sprawling over the veil. The butterflies spread out into the night, and as they fly, they end up glued to a dark wall of sticky and oily soot. The night is in fact a wall of glue, black. And you are one of those butterflies. And you end up trapped in the suit. And the suit is suddenly a moving cloak of night. And it wraps itself onto itself like it just, and just falls on the floor. And in that dream, you see suddenly a golden, shining humanoid shape, picks up the cloak, wraps itself around it, and hoods. And you have this golden man, shiny, wrapped into a cloak of night. And it's gonna be your turn to take watch. It's gonna be, it's the last. You'll be the last before dawn to keep watch, and Targon will finally go take a moment of rest. Targon dreams about reuniting with his brother Fargon. You give him a hug, but it's as if you were the older brother. Not only older, but you're much bigger, taller, stronger, more real. He seems frail and small and ignorant. And this brother becomes a little thing, like a puppet. A small little man, a miniature sculpture in your palm. And you trifle it like, until, it kind of breaks and finally you crushes in your clenched fist. Your own brother. Then the golden presence of your father, Thorondir, appears, calming you, comforting you, telling you to feel serene and it's okay to destroy your own brother. That the strength now of your brother has been harvested. And this golden dad, this shining golden humanoid, pulls a sword, unsheaths a sword, and knights you. And the sword is flaming blue. There is gold in the air. Everywhere around you is gold. And you feel the touch of the sword on your two shoulders. Ariel is still entranced in his meditation. Targon in the middle of his dream. That's when Red Dog sees a shape casually walking in through the fog, right ahead of itself towards you.
Do I recognize it?
You see the shape of a warg.
Oh, okay.
Not just any regular warg, just twice as big.
As
And it goes
seemed,
like, oh, it definitely saw you.
Well, I guess I cock an arrow. I stand still. Am I close to my two friends? So with
Yes.
while keeping the arrow in a sense ready, with my left foot, I start kicking with the heel the closest of them next to me, and then the other one.
Okay.
What
You're
is
waking up, guys.
Okay, I wake up. What is it? I murmur to Red Dog. What is it? Did
A
something
bell is
disturb
calling
the night?
A bell is stalling for us. A wolfish.
That must be some weird human expression. Anyway, I noticed the urgency in his tone, and I
What
grabbed
was
my
the expression?
spear.
What did you say, Masi?
The bell is tolling for us.
It was
The bell is tolling. The bell is ringing. When someone dies, you ring the bell.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You guys wake up, come back to your senses. You hear Red Dog's warning, and you look out, and you see this humongous shape of a warg walking casually right ahead towards you, standing in the middle of the fog, about 6-7 meters away from you. And he goes, "Greetings, travelers." He talks.
I mean,
What a find. A bunch of wanderers all on their own, all alone, in the middle of a war. How peculiar. May I ask, what is your errand? What brings you here? Surely not the brokering of peace between orc tribes. Surely not the assassination of an orc chieftain. What could it be then? Could you be the one responsible for this mayhem happening in Mount Graham? We can hear already the news roaming the valleys. Crit has become the new lord of Mount Graham. And he starts to sprawl his way, to the left, to the right, like that. And closer, until he's sort of like 2 meters away from you. He's still on all fours,
I am
quite
holding my
relaxed,
spear.
quite.
Well, first of all, I want to know if I know anything about wargs, and if I know of any, if I know of any that can speak. I know of
It's not unheard
Sauron,
of.
right? But other than that, Sauron became not a warg, but a werewolf, right, or something.
It's rare to you haven't heard of one speaking the common tongue.
But
They usually speak the black tongue.
Oh, I see. So they are okay.
And didn't we have like work safe passage from works? Somebody gave us like.
Yes, it was the what was her name? The bandit that we became
Oswalda.
our quote unquote friend, right?
Ah, yeah, she gave you what was supposed to be the token looking. What was there?
I don't remember if there's a description of the token, but yes, I think there was a token of safe passage.
Safe passage from works. I don't know if it carries so far away from Mount Graham, but if it does, just in case.
What was the token? I've completely.
I don't know.
Maybe safe passage. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be a fang. Let's say it's a fang.
Yeah. Well, then we show him like the fang.
Our errands are not of your concern, Hound of Sauron.
And we are leaving these lands. We are not. We won't be in your way at all.
Oh, they indeed have it. Safe passage. But that means nothing to me. You don't understand. Me too, I'm leaving those lands. I have nothing to do with their stories. Those poor bastards. Those orcs. I hate them just the way you do. Let me tell you straight. I am Dreorg, son of Georg.
Oh, so who
He
do
says
you
that-
fight for? Who do you serve, Dreorg, son of Reorg? Do you serve someone?
I serve my people and I will until I'm gone. But I lost them, and I'll do all I can to recover what is mine. Put together my clan back.
Back from where? What happened to your clan?
Oh, we have a noisy elf here, a curious one. And what do you do here so far from home, elf of Linden?
So we have a warg that can tell one elf from another. That is a rare thing indeed. We are here on a mission, and the mission has been accomplished. And now we are leaving. The war that you described between the different bands of orcs are not our concern, except that I am happy that they are fighting against each other.
Oh, but I am too. And as he answers, he kind of leans to the side and sort of sniff back at your packages and your travel bag luggages, and sort of like he's, just gauging what's in there.
I have some.
So you made it out.
With works. Is it big as the regular works that were roaming east of them?
Twice as big. A warg is already twice as big as a wolf. So it's basically as big as a horse.
Okay, if he tries to sniff my backpack too close, if he comes too close to it, I will sort of slowly take a couple of steps back and keep him at bay with the spear.
Yeah, he goes, nozzle head like, what's in the bag?
Food, supplies, herbs for our wounds, clothes.
Oh, yeah. Findings from Mount Graham, I guess. Yeah. The best of the cream of the best, yeah. You brought back food from Mount Graham, surely.
Yeah.
We didn't find the food there to our taste, but we do have some food that we can spare if you are in need.
And what's with this one? He looks straight into Targon's eyes. You look like in bad shape, my friend. What's with you?
Some misadventures with your hated orcs. But let me assure you, some of them will look even worse than I do.
Are you the one who got rid of Radgul?
I have to say that honor does not befallen to my sword.
We all got rid of him. We all fought together, and he fell as a result.
Well, you have my thanks.
You are most welcome.
I've been looking for ways to get rid of him myself for too long. Although I've lost track of time. But I like this new shape. Better than the dream one. Everyone roll a lore. Woodman, you have shadow lore, yeah? Or do you have enemies lore? Anyway, red dog plus 1 die.
Law is my thing. I have 3 pips and my die is favored, so that should be.
So I have a +1, you said.
Yay!
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oops, an eye.
Shouldn't have rolled that lower myself.
Yeah, you could have let it to, yeah. Ariel, he just said that he preferred this shape to the dream version of it. And do you have a feeling that this is a man you're talking to? That he's, because you've heard of the hillmen of Gundabad have learned some sorcery, and they're able to transfer their consciousness while dreaming into the bodies of wargs. And it seems that this guy is doing just that.
And is that temporary? I mean, while he's dreaming, he inhabits this body, and then when he wakes up, he's back.
According to him, it's not the dream one. He says that it's been so long that he has been in this shape.
Okay.
So
But I see, so I tell him, I see that you are one of those famed people who can pull their soul and make them inhabit the bodies of wargs. So what is your name? Is that your name as a man or your name as a warg? The Drell.
I am a man. I am a man. I am a man. He tries to convince himself of that. I am a man of Gundabad. I used to be.
Is that? Do I know of any way to break the curse? That somehow to reverse this, just from my lore or whatever I read about it?
Oof, no, I don't think so. From the top of your head, you'd need to know better about what's exactly going on.
But I tell him, I heard that you should be able to travel into the bodies of wargs only for a night, for a few hours, for half a day, and then you would return to your human body. So, from what you tell me, this hasn't happened. You are stuck in this shape now. Do you know why?
Because I am dead. My body died and withered long ago. When the orcs of Radgur had a go at the Vales of Gundabad. And there are many wars against the clans. And I was killed. But I was a great practitioner. And I managed to jump my soul into this body. This is my new house. And since I've been roaming the other side of the mountains, I gave up on the Vales of Gundabad. Too busy. I lost my tribe. No looking for a new family. I just happened to see a group of exiled hillmen of Gundabad, would you believe it? Roaming northern Eriador. Not long ago. I'm tracking this bunch. They're going west. I'm going to become their new chieftain, whether they want it or not. I will raise the family again.
Well, have you had contact with them? Do they know of your existence, of your true identity?
Not yet. But I'm on to them. 2 days from now, I'll catch up with them. For sure.
And what do you intend how do you intend to guide them?
I'll just show them the way of the hillmen. The way of strength and authority. There is no other way. For us. The strong prevail and lead.
So the hillmen, are they under, I don't know, are they in Team Sauron or are they independent or what?
Why would they be? The exiles. No idea why they came this far from their homeland. They must be fleeing something. According to their tracks, there's a whole bunch of them, and children and women, heading off to the west.
So I'm in the direction of the Blue Mountains, I presume, something like that. Or is that too far away from?
Towards the Lowlands.
Okay.
West of
Well-
Rudor, Lowlands, west of the Hoarwell River.
If what you say is true, then you will need something more than strength. You would need to be. You need cunning. You need planning. You need. There are problems that cannot be solved by the strength of arms or claws.
Mm. I'll find a way. I'll convince them. There's no way around it. Either I eat them all, or they subdue.
You see, if someone governs by fear, then they govern only for as long as that fear exists. But if you govern if you earn their trust and their respect, then they will follow you, truly follow you.
And he goes, like, just he tries to impress you. You get a slap of saliva on your face. And he goes, like a werewolf, will react to something he cannot accept, compute, You're right. But you're wrong. That's not the way. What do you care how we lead? Us. We have our ways. And they have made us survive. So far. I will save them if they're exiled. I will be their saviors. Savior.
Yeah, let this cursed wolf govern his ways.
Then you have our good wishes. I wish you success on your endeavor.
I see yourself are in a pretty dear situation, my friends. Do you even know how many wargs are after you?
All of them?
No.
He goes
We have had an encounter with some of them.
Targon has a dark sense of humor.
But we managed to escape them, to dodge them before they could track us. So that's what we'll try to do. Try to avoid them on our way back.
I sense in your words like a proposal.
Precisely.
Let's stop dancing around it and let's hear it.
I have wargs under my wing as well. Without them, I cannot do much. I look big, but alone, isolated. I cannot survive. I need those wargs to prosper along my side. But this undead lord has been capturing and enslaving my warg subject for too long now. Let me ask you, in exchange of me giving you protection from all the wargs of Mount Graham, would you take care of this undead lord for me? Lugat, the Black Heart vampire. It sounds very bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
an undead lord, right?
We are kind of not in the best shape to take care of anybody. Unless this can be something that we do later.
Aren't you able to do it yourself? With your impressive frame and your banter.
Well, this vampire is quite something. He's accompanied by a host of enthralled orcs. They live in this mound, this hollow under the ground. He sends his vampire bats and orcs around, fetching blood to feed himself.
We are. This sounds really. You see that we are. Most of us are in bad shape, and we need to. We need some time to recover from our wounds. So, and also, I think we need to discuss this amongst ourselves. If you could wait a little bit, I think we have to talk about amongst ourselves separately.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure.
Let's wait for him to explain what he wants from us. So you want us to take care of the vampire, right?
Oh yes.
Does this need to be done like right now, or our word of coming back here and taking care of him is enough for you?
Okay, make a I'll make you make an insight roll to see if
we are doomed.
No, because you have +2 to your insights rolls.
Who has +2?
You.
Oh, magic thing that you have, whatever.
Oh.
The brooch, right?
The brooch. Okay. I'm a bit lost now. It's not low. Okay, there you go. Insight +2. Wow, there goes nothing. Yeah, exactly nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
You thought you had him. You thought asking them. You thought you asking that at the right moment. Me letting you go with just a promise. I need a warrant. For if we are not friends, we will be enemies. I've told you everything about me. You have said nothing of your doings and your comings and goings and the reason why you came so far into the Shadowlands.
Okay, then I will tell you the truth of our mission. We came to Angmar to find 2 dwarfs, and we did find 3. All of them are dead. Now we come back to tell our Lord of their fate. That which I say is completely true.
Okay, make a riddle to see if he doesn't suspect you. You forgot to mention one little insignificant detail.
Hey man, I mean, all that I said is true.
Yeah, and that was our mission. I mean, that's why we are here. Of course, some other stuff happened.
Yeah, that he will believe. That he will believe because it was just the truth. But roll riddle anyway.
Riddle? Okay, damn it.
For him.
Yeah. Then we're lost again.
Yeah, because riddle, it has to be a Gandalf.
Yeah. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work.
Ah, what a sad story. But you're the heroes of that story. You come back alive with the bad news. You'll pay for the faults of others. But who cares? Anyway, I like this little story. I like a good story, like a good hillman. I am. You're an amusing bunch and a breath of fresh air in this murky lens. I will let you go today, and I'll go on my own way. But I remember your promise. I look for you. And then when I find you again, you will come to my help. But for now, I will help you myself. And I lead you safely to the river. From there, you can go on your own way. I will waste enough time like that. After that, I leave you and go on my own errand. Westward. Do we have a deal, friend?
Yeah, that sounds fair. And all of us, we are sworn to our word. What we say we will do, we will do. You can trust that.
Yeah, we will honor our.
His ears go like. I'm glad I've just met the new most wanted heroes of those lands. I'll eventually
Really?
find out what you're up to. Anyway, don't worry. Three dwarfs and dead.
The new management in Mount Graham should be happy with us, seeing that we procured him of his new position.
Yeah.
So who would he be after you?
Now,
In that case.
you get me at that. Who knows
He's not the bride.
why orcs do why orcs do? They hate us, maybe because we are good looking and they are not. Who knows?
What do you say, Doug?
I said he's not the brightest tool in the shed, this new chief of orc. I think he hasn't understood yet that we helped him. So his brain he will get there sometime. But in the meantime, he's still hunting us. But
The
he will
first thing
change
he
his
did,
mind.
his first act as the new ruler was to laugh at the body of the old ruler, which was lying by his feet.
Yeah.
Someone roll and hearten.
Man, are you choosing like exactly what we don't know how to do? Because
I have one pip of this. Has anyone got more of this?
I have one as well, and
I think we are really weak in heart. You know, all the hard skills.
But we have a
we are
messenger.
better
It's
than.
supposed to be a top-notch.
I have good target number for heart, and I have some good skills at heart. I have courtesy and travel, but in heart and insight, very bad. So I will try to improve that.
I will in heart then. It's one pip, right? It's the same for the two of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's not gonna work, right? Yeah. It had to reach
anyway.
18, so it had to be a Gandalf. There was
the
no
most
other way for this.
refreshing bunch I've met for a long time now. Like you. Really, really, really like you.
Well, I think we can honestly say you are the warg we like the most here. So
of all the works
we can return, we can return the compliment.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
Indeed. Sorry about that. You're a man. My mistake.
It was like everybody got a slap of saliva. Slap.
What is his name? What his
Dreorg.
name?
Dreorg, son of Georg.
Okay, let's remember that. Let's take note.
Yeah, I am taking note. That's what I'm writing here.
Yeah.
And as the dawn sets in and some form of light sieves through the fog, there's this golden orangey moment, this haze you're bathing into, that turns very quickly into a gray, shapeless, uniformed world, and this golden 5 minutes are already gone. And he, for a while, will wait for you to do what you want to do before heading off. And as he sort of like cuddles himself, like in the way just like a wolf or a dog would take care of his vermins or stuff, he takes a moment of morning toilet. 6 wargs pours in through the fog and go and cuddle around him.
Okay. So,
I mean, I think we collect the supplies that we think we need from the stash, right?
yeah.
Hide everything back so that it's hidden again, and then
Yeah, let's say
we
the
go.
bare minimum, because like kind of if we fall.
Yeah, but if you say this is for if this is for people in need, there have been rarely people more in need than us, right? So I think we can take some of this stuff without feeling too guilty, I guess.
Yeah, it's meant for people who need it. Yeah, you're meant to of course to replace what you take at some point, one day or another.
I would say that when we came our way up from Rivendell to Angmar, we probably left something here, like as part of our journey. But right now, we should say, the bare minimum, because it's us and 7 works. Like if we fall on their bad side, we are super dead, like very dead and then probably eaten.
Yeah. So let's not fall on their bad side. That's the plan.
Yep.
And there is really no plan B at this point.
Yep. No, actually, probably we are not in plan A. We are in plan B or C or D ourselves right now, like being helped by works. So
plan X.
plan W, W of work.
I'm relaunching my camp.
Okay, so I guess we follow them. We hope he's trustworthy.
Oh yeah,
I have the feeling that he could have killed us anyway, right? If he could have called all these 6 wargs right now and
probably, and
would tear us to
definitely
pieces.
he will be better guide than us, than me, and than me.
Yeah,
better than me or than I?
No, than me.
Than I.
Yeah.
It's not sure.
English.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, then I would be the correct syntax.
Yeah,
the correct.
And
but nobody will.
But that's not what you say in practice.
Will ever say that. It's like instead of saying it's me, you should say it is I. But nobody says it.
Nobody says that. Yeah, in practice, nobody says that.
Yeah.
When you answer that point, you should say, "Whom do you want to talk to?" But nobody says that. Everybody says, "Who do you want to talk to?" So,
Yeah.
and many other
we are
examples.
playing in a Tolkien world, so I think the least we could do is to try to speak.
And actually, Tolkien in The Lord of the Rings was using "it is I" or something like that.
Yeah, it's true.
Don't say that. I.
Well,
right,
he was a philologist, right? So
yeah,
I would expect him to write correctly.
Yeah, but when it's the Hobbit speaking, then it's a colloquial version. But right, he changed this heroic narrative for a very colloquial countryside way of speaking when it's the Hobbits. It's very interesting. Yeah.
So,
anyway, maybe.
So the elves need to say, "It is I."
It is I, absolutely.
Yeah.
And Red Dog, on the other hand, can say, "It's me."
It's me, mate.
So, Dreog's help to guide your way down south will amount to a bonus die to the travel roll.
By the way, I have not only my belt, but I have the map. Is the map right, as my useful item.
But if
I
you roll
forgot
for
about in the
the
last row. I forgot about it, but good.
but no, but the map is is for explore. Yeah.
Yeah. So explore.
Yeah, so
While we
um,
were inside the mountain, it didn't count, which is makes sense. But outside, I think it should reasonably count, right? I mean,
do they
we are not
stack?
in some. Hmm?
Should they stack?
Why not? I mean, what's the? They are independent things, like different things.
Yeah. I'm
But it's
asking
up to
my.
you. If you think it's two, it becomes because then I'll have like +3. So I'll have 5d6 running. I basically am almost guaranteed not to, unless I'm tired, but I'm not tired yet.
Yeah. Let's
It's
have
up
them
to you.
stack for now, and we'll see if
Yeah.
that works. I'll ask around if GMs do stack this kind of bonuses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Travel.
Yeah.
Plus 1 die. You said
Yeah. The good wolf is guiding us. That's one
plus
die.
1 die. Okay. Okay. Give me something good. Or not.
Or not. Yeah. This tire thing is killing us.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I don't recover because I'm wounded, so the rest is not recovering me.
Yeah. You are recovering, but slowly, right?
Yes.
So
I don't know if did we recover tonight? I don't know if
Actually,
I.
this night, I'm not sure you actually counted the recovery.
yeah, count it a long rest. So you're not weary anymore.
Am I not? Are you sure?
No,
Yeah,
you're
you
not.
should add at plus strength now because there was last night. I'm pretty sure you didn't count. You didn't count that.
Okay, so yeah, so I'm not tired, and I would
Okay,
choose
then it works,
one
right?
day here.
5,
No.
11, and 7. 11 and 7, that's 18. Yeah, that works. It's a success. So the
Okay.
next event's in 3 hexes. So that's 60 miles away. And that will require yet another travel roll before you reach the river as agreed with Dreorg.
So
Beth.
should I roll another
Beth.
success die for the to know whom the travel success affects?
Not yet,
Not yet.
but soon. Just a little description before that. You go down. Where are we? Yeah, let's go here. The Ettenmoors sort of like recedes and settle down, and you go down into more not very flat, but there are more areas of the lakes are bigger there. There are bigger ponds and more spread out areas of fence and bogs. More thickets of small woods. There is more wildlife as well, and the fog is during the day even lifting up. Like you can now really see the disc, the disc plate of the sun clearly in the sky. Not direct view, not a direct sunshine on you, but there is something a bit more clement about the area. And you travel for another 2 days, and you're good. Nothing happens. Of course, you sometimes you mistake the Dreorg's wargs for the ones the Mount Graham's wargs. You're on the lookout for some kind of sneaky moves from Dreorg, but everything goes all right. You spend a night and 2 and 3. And on the third day, there will be a journey event. Yeah, but because that's no, it's after 3 X's.
Just one thing.
No, you failed.
Targon,
No, you succeeded.
you recovered all your health
Yeah.
by that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, you're full
Yeah.
health. And
3 days, you say. So because I'm subtracting of the wound too. So.
3 days.
Oh yeah, no, it's the 4th day. 4 days later. 4 days later, you arrive. It's around midday, and you see in the distance, with these low clouds, not like 50 meters high. You know, you're on a vantage point, and you can see the land sprawling south towards the Brunnen River. You can see glimpses of the river in the distance, which is now 2 days away from you. And between you and that river, there is a wide spread of bogs, more than bogs, just swamps, very watery marshes that spread up, down, until it's basically going to be 2 days of swamps. And there is 2 ways to go about it. Either make a detour westward into Rudor, into the Lowlands, or go, but that would take you like possibly 2 or 3 days detour. Or you cut. There is a wood to the east of this swamp that connects between you and the river. And also, so in front of you, the swamps, spreading all over the place between you and the river, far west as well. And east of this swamp, you're looking south, east of this swamp, quite a large wood. You know that this wood is called Mistwood, the Mistwood, Targon. And also, about 300 meters from you, a rock, a butte, with a rune on top. An ancient fort is sitting there, right where the swamps begins.
I am a bit
And
lost
there are
on the map.
fumes.
Okay, can you show on the map where we are? Sorry, so that I can.
Go to the map PC, Ariador PC.
Yeah.
There's nothing special there to see. You're looking south. To your left, east, there is a forest. And south of and west, there is a swamp.
So we are more or less where I'm indicating here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're there. Yeah. And here, there's a forest, a wood, the Mistwood,
Okay.
and the swamps are kind of like spread like that. Yep.
Yeah.
And there's this butte at the beginning of the swamps with an ancient fort on it in ruins. But you see fumes and plumes of smoke going from that place. So it's occupied.
Somebody's.
Make Ariel and Targon make a lore +1. Oh fucking hell!
Really?
Really? What the hell?
That was,
I can't-
and because I'm miserable, that's an automatic
Does it
failure.
count once or twice?
No,
Oh, just once.
Okay, so
Oh,
otherwise
please.
Because I'm
you
miserable.
are
The eye
unleashing the dogs of war.
the eye
Yeah,
means
we're
it's a
very
failure
close.
anyway. So never mind. Wow, that was quite something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I rolled
Um,
3 ones too, by the way.
So we know nothing. We are
this
My
is
so
one of
tired,
reflexes
those.
so
guys were
miserable that
1-1-1.
This is one of those old fort that is supposed to be abandoned for centuries, but somehow, once upon a time, people came there. Someone came there, and now there's life there. Whatever is going on, at least you can see plumes of smoke from the distance.
We cannot risk it.
yeah, we don't know if it's friend or foe.
We cannot risk it. In our situation, carrying what we carry, having to return to Elrond to explain many important things that they need
I
to know.
agree.
We cannot
And
risk
By the way,
from
the
what you told
wolves.
me, the people who live in this area didn't used to be very friendly with.
So even more reason to stay away. Are the wolves still with us? The wargs at this point?
Dreorg is at your side. The wargs are not. The wargs are kind of like sprawled, like in a half circle to the back and around. One is scouting ahead. They're sort of like playing
Right.
their role in the pack.
I'm just wondering when we will separate from him.
He said
Or
that the river,
okay, right.
the river
Okay,
that
so
is 2 days from there, past the swamps.
Do we know something about the Mistwood?
Make a law
Again. Well, I
if
mean,
you want to.
yeah. Let's do it.
As long as you don't roll an eye.
It cannot be so bad twice in a row.
let,
But
let me
fail
try then.
by one. Damn it!
Let me try.
This game is unforgiving.
Yeah,
There you go.
Auto
there you go. That's
success.
how you do it.
Mistwood is part of what used to be the most ancient forest in all of Arnor before the Numenorians came and cut most of it down. So it's of the same make as the Old Forest and Erin Vaughan, far in the south.
Okay.
So it's an old spot.
That's the old forest. That's the one that in the Lord of the Rings that they cross through before getting to the moors, to the swamp.
Yeah.
It's where
Okay.
Tom Bombadil lives.
I
So
don't
it's
think we'll find
That's
another
very
Bombadil here
far
to
away.
maybe
save
there
us.
is a relative Tom hanging around here.
Yeah. So I think we have to turn left here or turn right, depending on how you define. Go towards the river. I mean, try to
Yeah,
avoid any
the river
contact
is
with.
ahead of you. You can go, if you go straight, it's through the swamps. If you go west, that 3 days detour. If you go through the woods, it's the same distance as the swamps, but it's either 3 days detour, the swamps, or the forest.
I
I
don't
guess
fancy a detour.
I
I go
am
to
unable
forest.
to walk through a swamp in the condition I am.
Remember, guys, that as a woodman, your roles are favored in the
Yeah.
forest. Yeah.
The other thing is that I like woods, so I wouldn't. If I am to choose, I would go through the woods. But for
So would
sure,
I.
I have to say that after so many rocky mountain, having some trees around ourselves.
Will be most welcome. Yeah.
Would feel good.
That
Yep.
would be more discreet as well, I guess.
Yeah, we can hide more. Yeah.
Okay.
There will be more to hunt also. Small.
Yeah, it's an old forest. What could possibly go wrong? You just go there.
Why did you have to say that?
It's
like
trees. It's nature.
You are
Do you know that the
disaster.
elves were the first to awoke the trees to knowledge?
Yeah, but you just said what could go wrong, right? You just said
that's the expression. We have +2 to your parry rating when fighting in a forest. Woodgoer, the long fight of the woodmen against the hill of sorcery has led them to exploit every feature of their world to help them in their struggle. They know the wood so well that they can put a name on every shade of green found in a forest and can trick the eyes of others and use the many obstacles found in the woods up to their advantage. +2 to parry. All right. Let's finish the session with the resolution of the journey event.
I was thinking that we would be able to start the fellowship phase. Not gonna happen.
No, we'll all be tired, miserable. All the other whatever debuffs there are, I don't remember.
Let's hope that next session you make it to Rivendell.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Roll a d6 for us, Jordi, please.
Let's see that.
This is still hard terrain. This is still the Darklands.
2.
Okay, this is for
Must be for me. I wasn't called yet to this thing, so
this is for the scout. This is for the scout. Roll a nil favor d12, please. Ariel.
One.
Very in favor.
Yeah,
you make a
bad.
1.
Yep.
That's very bad.
No, it was a 7. It was not a 1.
No, the worst.
He didn't pick up the worst. Okay.
The worst of the best. If the roll fails, everyone in the company gains 1 shadow point.
But the roll didn't fail yet. That's not a failure, right?
If they fail a shadow test, yeah. So roll an explore.
Explore +3, you mean?
+3.
So
-1 because of hard terrain, so it's a +2.
+2, okay.
Well, everyone or just Ariel?
No, that's me. I'm the one in charge of this event. Every event in travel, you have someone who's some role that is in charge. +2 in the end, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
A great success. Okay.
Okay.
Everyone from this event, everyone gain 2 points of fatigue anyway.
Thank you.
Please. If you please. And
I do not please, but I do it anyway. So
had the role to have yourself inspired for this last little storytelling. If the role had failed, everyone in the company would have had to pass a shadow test. So something, and the title of the event is Despair.
Yeah.
So what could have possibly gone wrong if Ariel wasn't there to save the day?
Well,
and I would have reached one more shadow point, and I reached the maximum, right? And then
we could have been lost in the woods.
I think I have a tantrum or something, right? Okay, yay. We are into
let's tie this event, because the event still happens. Let's tie it to you entering Mistwood. As you make your way around the bogs and the swamps ahead, make yourself small, not to be seen by whoever is in the keep. You enter the Mistwood, and something there happens. Because of the exploring skills of Ariel, this desperate situation is avoided.
I think we get there, and it feels like when we try to orient ourselves and navigate the forest in some direction, it's as if the trees seems to be moving when we are not looking at them, right? And it's as if they are guiding. I'm of course modeling this after the Lord of the Rings, right, which is the old wood. But I managed to still keep an eye on the sun, even though it's beyond the trees, and orient ourselves in some direction, even though the trees are doing what it seems to be the best they can to uh, make us lost, to make us go in circles. So I
Good.
think it's just a matter of confusion. It's a very confusing place. There seems to be a sort of hostile to our presence and wants to make us get lost there forever.
Cool.
A labyrinth
Like
of
it.
moving passages.
Yeah, as you guys enter this, the Mistwood ahead, followed by Red Dog and Targon. Behind them, a file of wargs and Dreorg closing the march. And you make your way in through this totally pathless, forgotten wood, ancient as it can get. And it's called Mistwood for a reason. I mean, you guys, by the end of this trip, will have swallowed so much fog. Here, it helps to give the sense of those trees moving because somehow these tongues of mist are flowing, wafting their way between the trees, and you pass through them, and suddenly a tree appears, and it's very hard to get a sense of even the person that is before you, and you enter this misty forest, and we close the curtains of this session.
Okay. Cool.
Thank
No
you.
rest for the wicked.
No rest for the wicked. So, guys,
I
we have.
demand, I do not require, I demand that we do 2 fellowship sessions when we end this adventure, not 1. 2 fellowship sessions.
Accorded. Yeah, granted. I
We'll be
have
resting for a year, for a whole year resting.
I have a 6 month. I have like 16 session fellowship phase in Rivendell. Just it's gonna be like the Bahamas.
A spa and everything.
The big spa, yeah, everything, masters, shows, music,
A
food,
therapist as well, because we don't need that.
Yeah,
counseling.
definitely.
So
I have
next Monday,
post-traumatic stress disorder counseling. Yeah.
yes, yes, absolutely. I hope I'll try to make it so we reach Rivendell next session. I'm not sure I can manage that. It's going well. Travel journeying is quite fast. I mean, in game terms, and the mechanics is, it makes things. And I'm trying not to put too many stuff on the way. So we get there finally somehow. It would be nice for you to reach Rivendell for Christmas. Then we spend the 3-week break. It would be
Early, whatever. What is that? That special
yes,
season.
yes, exactly. So let's aim for that. And so next session will be the last before we reconvene on the 8th.
Cool.
As planned.
I mean, I'm not requiring this because obviously in the hands of the lore master, but it would be so cool to to be able to role play the audience of with Master Elrond and who gave us the mission? It was Balin, right? So it would be so cool to talk to them, right? I think. Well, I think it would be cool. For me, it would be cool. I don't know you guys.
No.
Oh, absolutely. I really want to interact with these legendary characters.
and explain to them how we screw that big time.
What'd you say, Masi? What'd you say, Masi?
No, I would love to hear from Balin what was happening behind the curtain.
And one of the dwarves, did it have something special concerning Moria? And our elf friend, no. This key is actually nothing to do with Moria. This is mine. I got it. It's mine.
I want to role play. I want to role play the gradual increase of my obsession with this gradually. So I'm not thinking in terms of hiding the key yet, but I'm feeling possessive about it. So I want to, not something that should be simply locked somewhere. I mean, that I would object to, right? It should be.
Don't worry. I mean, the fact that we couldn't save any dwarf and that we have the key to Moria will be completely overshadowed by the fact that we have a dragon egg. So
that's right. Yes.
I mean,
I totally agree.
Oh, by the way,
hey, by the way, Master Elrond, we brought the dragon egg to your house.
And I touched it and had a weird vision with it. So there's all kinds of interesting
We hope that
things.
you don't mind, Master Elrond, but we brought the dragon egg to your home.
Well, I was thinking about that. How would they react? I'm still not sure. We will see. But they brought the one ring in there, as well.
Still not.
Still not. They didn't. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's important.
We are the practice for the big
meal.
Exactly.
Yeah. I imagine, Elrond, what are you telling me? There's another goddamn super powerful evil thing that cannot be destroyed unless in a very specific way. I imagine. No, I think we have to tell them, and then there'll be, if this was Call of Cthulhu, there would be a whole thing about discovering what to do, how this works and what to do with it. I don't know how that's a cool thing to try to.
I look forward to diving into Master Elrond's library if he allows us.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh yeah, big time, yeah, for sure. Awesome, Boba. That's super motivating. Thank you. It was good finally to test the journey mechanics, to be out into the wild and do other stuff. And I like the way how journey gets you involved into storytelling your own thing, just whatever you imagine, because we have mechanically we know how it plays out, and that gives us the tools, the tools and tips to know how to storytell whatever we want around it. And I think it's pretty refreshing. It's a nice little game mechanic. Tomorrow I'll be creating the characters of the group of Shards of the Past, and I will have 1 month to prepare to tailor their campaign to their characters, and I will start with them. Session 1 with them will be on the 5th.